Hello everyone, welcome to Boondock Dwayne's RV Show. I'm going to do a video right now on providing some extra stabilization to fifth wheels. Could be longer travel trailers, but this is based on fifth wheels. Shorter fifth wheels with a 4-jack system. We have a Brinkley Z3100. We have 4 jacks, 2 up at the front and 2 right behind the second axle. And we always noticed there was a little, bouncing around the washer and dryer, smaller loads, off balance loads, shaking the whole trailer. So you do the normal thing that most fifth wheel owners do, and you get the tripod stabilizer for your pin box. The problem is it was marginally effective with our Rhino box, but then as soon as we got the Helix augmented suspension pin box, thank you Brinkley, that was completely worth it. It's a waste of time, absolute waste of time. So the story goes, in July, Brinkley loaned us the prototype Z3400 that has the rear patio, and it has 6 jacks, and we were amazed how stable the platform was with those 2 extra jacks with a longer trailer. It's 3811, I believe, was the prototype for the 3400. So we needed to do something to stabilize because, doing laundry, working out, especially working out in the winter, and yoga, and I do my workout thing and Susan does hers. We had to come up with something. So we had the 3400 and I just knew, wow, this is the 6 jacks. So I'm going to install 6 jacks. The pump, certainly hydraulic pump and system, certainly has the capabilities to do it, but I mean that's a lot of money and a lot of work. So I started researching extra jacks, and you don't want the big, quad jacks with the Acme bolt, and 2 of those, I mean those things are huge and weigh a lot. So I started doing some research, and this is what I came up with. Now, this product is off of Amazon, didn't have a lot of reviews, actually had almost none. So most people, oh, I didn't want to buy that because, well, I went ahead and took a chance on that and purchased the product, and I have to tell you, it's actually a really high quality product. We got ours, I would say July 30th, I would think, and we've been using them ever since. Next would be the placement for those. The placement, you would think, I'm going to pop up some pictures. You would think, here's the first place you put it. So if you look underneath the trailer at the rear is at the very end of the frame rails. And you would think this, because this is a shot from the rear of our 3100 looking forward, of course, and you would think, oh my gosh, that huge amount of space is where you need to put them at the end. It was marginally better, but still just wasn't perfect. I don't know. So we got our TCS June 25th, and I'm not sure if having the coil shock suspension with the wheels on the ground created any more problems as far as the shaking and the movement in the trailer. But so I thought, of course, I'm going to put these at the rear. And we still had a little bit of movement, especially with the washer. So I started messing around with different places to put them, and amazingly enough, the actual perfect placement, I mean, this is where I recommend to put them on a 4-jack system. Other people are buying this same jack for their fifth wheels with patios on the rear, or the rear bunks, the 3515 Brinkley with the rear office, and this correlates to all the manufacturers and their like floor plans. So others are using this now, since I've been posting it in our Brinkley Facebook group. Others are using these jacks, and they're quite effective. So the actual placement I have now is in front of, it's on the actual frame box for the TCS suspension. Here's a better pic of it. That's where I have mine, right in front of our forward axle. And and if you have a suspension with regular hangers, leaf springs, and straight axles, I would put it right in front of that forward hanger right in front of your suspension. It is totally amazing. Here's a video I just shot. So we have a way off balance load running just to show there's no movement in this trailer. You can't feel anything. Usually the camera would be... Yeah, that is a total off balance load. We loaded on purpose to run. That usually shakes the whole trailer around, and it was still shaking it with the jacks at the rear. So I'm still saying the best placement for these jacks are in front of that forward axle. Now, would it be worthwhile to buy even 2 more jacks? They're not cheap, but they're not expensive either. Would it be worthwhile to put on 2 more jacks now at the rear? I think we're fine now. It is such a game-changing thing to have these jacks where they are right now. It only takes a matter of 2 or 3 minutes to put them out. Sorry. I use one of my homemade wooden 1-inch leveling blocks to put it on for stability, but we're in sand, basically hard packed coral, ground coral and sand right now, where we are in Key Largo, home base Key Largo. But we've also used these on forest roads, on uneven terrain, and they really, really work. They really, really work, not even thinking about the washer and dryer, but that coming into play. I totally recommend this product. As far as the durability, I've been using them. It's not lifting the trailer, it's stabilizing the trailer. I see no wear in ours. I do use an impact gun. I usually would never use an impact gun on an Acme type thread. But this is just, again, stabilizing, not lifting. I certainly usually recommend using a screw gun for travel trailers and their Acme threaded manual jacks. So it's a great product. It's holding up, and it absolutely works. So I say it's worth buying and trying out for anyone. A lot of folks with those rear bunkhouses and rear patios are using them with great success. So if you have 4 jacks on your fifth wheel, you have a shorter 35-foot fifth wheel like we do, man, totally effective to have them isolating that whole frame suspension area. So please, if you like my videos, like and subscribe. I'm doing another video tonight on descaling of your water system, especially descaling your on-demand hot water heater. So I hope you look forward to that video. Really quick, my social media, Instagram, Boondock Dwayne's RV, Facebook, Boondock Dwayne's RV Show. If you're here, you're watching me on YouTube, Boondock Dwayne's RV Show. And then my website I am working on does have the blog space I will be using moving forward. We've just been camping so much and having a good time camping like we're supposed to be doing. So if you like my content, please go check everything out. I have more hands-on how-to videos coming. I think that's what everyone's asking me to do, because I am an RV tech and electrician and plumber and jack of all trades is what I call myself. So please like and subscribe if you do. And I want everyone to be safe. Hope you're having a great summer, and camp on.